Today we're going to take a very brief look at a 2018 Cadillac Escalade ESV. Don't mind the dirt, we're in the south, a lot of pollen gets on these cars, so it's going to be a little tough at times to keep the dirt off of them. But as you guys already know, which I'm pretty sure you do, that the Cadillac ESV is a version of the Chevrolet Suburban. What's going to make it different, of course, is Cadillac and a lot of luxury trim, and for the simple fact that underneath this hood is a 6.2 liter V8 engine. You're also going to see a bigger front grille that sweeps with the Cadillac new logo. Of course, all your front parking sensors are here, which we'll talk about the bird's eye view in the camera for the inside later. You also notice that it does have a outside rear sensor here, and we'll get to the inside, like I said, and show you that. On this particular model, it comes upgraded with 22-inch chrome wheels. You're going to notice that this one comes standard with the running boards, and they are fully functional. You got outside mirrors that are breakaway, easy to use. It's got blinkers in the mirrors. It's also got underneath here a camera, which again, I state, and I digress, that we'll get to a little bit better. And I wish it was nighttime, you could see some of the lights that illuminate on this vehicle. It's got keyless proximity entry. I've showed you this before in Cadillac videos, that it comes with a key fob that you just keep inside your pocket. It comes with everything you can want from remote start to a power tailgate. They decided to extend the rear tail light from the top of the pillar down to the bumper. And also on the inside, Cadillac done something a little cool, and they put the Cadillac emblem here, just like Chevrolet does. We're going to notice that on this back bumper, of course, you got the rear sensors, you got a hideaway kick. All right, and back here on this tailgate, you again notice that the Cadillac emblem is prominent. There is a small button underneath here that will open this back hatch so you can easily put stuff in the storage. Closed, very simple. Of course, it's got the rear vision cameras for the bird's eye view, which we'll get to shortly again, and a power tailgate that I can push a button to do from the rear hatch. I can do it from here, or I can simply hit the button from up here and let it close itself. As we get here to the back, you're going to notice there's a lot of ample space. One thing I do want to point out that Cadillac done an awesome job is they integrated in a power folding seat. For this side and this side, I'm not going to lower it just because of the video sakes, but you'll notice it's completely flat from front to back, so it makes it super simple to do. Also, because I'm not going to be able to show you from where I'm at, up above is a third row DVD. We're going to get to the second row DVD, but I like people to know there is two DVDs in this vehicle. I'm going to come around to the backside and show you a little bit more. Here's where I think the exceptional quality for Cadillac is going to show through. You're going to see that on these rear seats, it's got all kind of pivot points to get your rear end situated, so you're going to be very comfy as you're riding down the road. It's got an armrest here on both sides, so you've got the bucket seats, makes it easy to get into the back. You're going to see back here, and there's a lot of people ask, I always get asked, what are these vents for? These are the cooling seat vents that come out through the back here. The air's got to go somewhere, it comes out to the back, so pretty simple. You're going to notice that we got every plug-in known to man back here. We've got 12-volt adapters, we've got an outlet, we've got two USB ports, we've even got an HDMI cable back here so you can hook it up to whatever you want it to. It's got its own rear air controls up above us. As I mentioned, you have a third row DVD player, and this is a Blu-ray DVD player. It does come with two sets of headphones and a set of remotes, which we keep conveniently in the box here. I think as we go around to the front seats, you'll see even more of the exceptional quality that Cadillac has to offer. And you're going to notice, just like every other Cadillac, you're going to get a leather wrapped steering wheel. You're also going to get some glossed wood grain trimming on the steering wheel. You're going to get all your radio controls, your cruise control, and a couple other buttons that I always like to mention. It does have a heated steering wheel, and it's got forward collision alert here. And you can hit the button, of course, and I can dictate how close I want to tailgate. Hopefully you're not a tailgater. I'm not an advocate of it. It does have heads-up display. It's directly in front of me. There's a couple of key switches here to the left for brightening it and getting it to the desired position you want it for. It's got remote. It's got push-button start. Super simple to do. It's got its own wireless charging dock here. Inside this console is an absolutely massive amount of space, along with two other USB ports and a wireless headphone jack, or an auxiliary jack, however you want to call it. It's got another set of storage here with 2 other additional USB ports. So I've got 2 in the back, 2 in the console, and 2 up front. We can be charging 6 devices at one time. I've got a cup holder here, and then I've got this awesome looking display that is made more prominent in the Escalade than any other model, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do if you end up getting one. We've got a CD player along with a DVD player input here for the 2 that's in the back. I've got a little hideaway switch, what I think I showed you on the last video, that you can hide away your cell phones. It's even got another USB port, so I was one short than you guys. There's 7 USB ports in this car. Touch my finger on the end of the screen, comes down. I've got all touchscreen controls here for heated and cooled seats, as you'll notice. And those are those vents I spoke about in the back. It's got adjustable foot pedals, it's got traction control. I've got rear parking sensors, even more parking sensors for when somebody's next to me and I'm riding down the road. It lets me know if I'm getting out of my lane. It lets me know if there's people in my blind spots. And now this is pretty cool. I will show you this, and then we'll get a couple other features. When I put it in reverse, it pops up a bird's eye camera and a rear view camera. So when I put it in reverse, you'll notice that it's got a rear view camera, and it's also got the bird's eye view camera that I spoke about. It's got so many cameras on this car, underneath the mirrors, in the front of the grille, in the rear. It circumferences the car and gives you a bird's eye view. So no matter which way I turn, it's going to follow me if I'm putting it in reverse. And then all I got to do is put it back in park, and it will go away. It's a pretty awesome feature to have. Most people don't. Most of our competitors do not have this. Touchscreen radios, just like every other Cadillac Q system. I think they call it 3.0, so don't shoot me if you know the terminology. It's got navigation built in. It's got projection for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It's also got climate control, the weather. Heck, it's even got an option for the video feed to come through this screen. Pretty awesome car. And as we come up to the top, you're going to notice a few different features, such as the sunroof and some things that I want to go over separately. Alright guys, if we take a look at the inside, you're going to notice that on the driver's side, which is where most people are going to spend their time, you're going to see some glossed over wood trim. You're also going to find some features that I always forget to talk about, which is a suede combination on the leather with the memory seating, power windows, power door locks, all the power fold-in mirror functions that you could want on a car is located right here. I've got plenty of pockets located in the door panel, Bose audio system, Cadillac nameplate which will light up at night, and the premium quality seating that I spoke about earlier with a 12-way power seat. It's pretty awesome. Up above here, right next to your arm, you're going to notice 2 little lights, and these are security sensor lights. So this car actually has the high security level system on it. You lock the doors. If somebody was to reach their arm in and the happen chance your window is down, it breaks these beams, the alarm will go off. You know somebody's trying to break into your car. It's a pretty awesome feature. I'm not going to demonstrate it because it is quite annoying when you hear it. Remember me talking about the rear tailgate? You got several different buttons. I can push it from the inside, I can push it from the key remote, or from the tailgate. It's pretty easy to do. Power slide and sunroof is all integrated in here, along with the OnStar system, which has been around now in General Motors for quite a many years. HomeLink system is going to bring us to one of the most newest and awesome features I can talk about, and I think it's pretty cool. It is a rear, I'm gonna say this wrong, so don't kill me, but I think it's called a rear view camera mirror, but I could be wrong, but I think I'm pretty close. So in other words, I can go this view where the camera is pointed back all the time when I'm riding down the road, and I'm going to try to show you just a little bit. As I pull forward, you'll notice the cars get further away, and this car enters into the scene. So I've got a bigger view of what's going on around me. Unlike a conventional view, when I flip it down, of course, it's not near as prominent as this right here. A little weird to get used to at first, but I think everybody's going to love it once they get used to it. As I stated before, we do have a sunroof. It is sliding here. Of course, the power slider is located here. I can tilt, I can open it on a full function. It's a pretty awesome feature. It'll also have its own built-in air deflector that pops up and closes automatically as I close it down. Guys, I can't stress to you enough how awesome these vehicles are. I've got plenty of them in stock. Please look us up on YouTube, make some comments, like us. Subscribe to our page on YouTube, and be sure to find us on Twitter. Let us know how we can do these videos better for you guys.